Hey everybody, Dakota from DentalPro here. Today we're going to talk about 5 things that can help you to write a personal statement that'll help you to get into dental school. So here we go. So the first tip on the list in order to write a successful personal statement is to start early. If you start early, everything else will fall in line, so don't be afraid to start writing down ideas and making drafts even a few years before you apply. The second tip that I recommend when writing your personal statement is to use Google Docs to write down your ideas as they come. Using Google Docs allows you to keep all of your inspirations in one place and allows you to access your work even if you don't have a computer handy. Basically, all you gotta do is write down the things as you think of them, and you can do this even if all you have on you is your phone. Okay, tip number 3 is to avoid the use of I, me, my, or any other possessive terms in your statement. Now, this is probably going to be one of the trickier things that you're going to have to do when writing your personal statement, because this truly is a personal statement. But I have heard this advice time and time again from multiple sources, including my own health professions advisor when I was going through my undergrad. So this is definitely some sound advice. And the reason why they say this is because if you use too many possessive terms, there is a tendency for your statement to go from showing your accomplishments and desires to simply just kind of looking narcissistic. So be aware of that fine line. Okay, tip number 4 is to look at examples of personal statements from successful applicants of dental school or even other health programs. For example, one book that I used to help me write my personal statement was Barron's Essays That Will Get You Into Medical School. Now, the reason why I use this book is because this book has some great examples of personal statements, but it also has some really constructive feedback from professors who are really fluent in the art of writing personal statements. And the last tip on the list is to make sure you follow the guidelines that the ADEA has set out on their website. And these guidelines are as follows. Explain a defining moment that helps steer you towards a career in dentistry. Consider using that moment as the focal point of your essay. Be colorful, positive, imaginative, and personal when discussing why you're a good candidate for dental school. Ask yourself, in a pile of 100 applications, would I enjoy reading my statement? Be sure to convey your passion for dentistry in your statement. Be yourself. Don't use jargon, cliches, or big phrases that you wouldn't use in a daily conversation. Remember, dental schools want to know who the real you is, so be sure to write about you. Be original and thoughtful. Discuss how you would contribute to the profession and patient care, and all of these factors are going to help you to stand out from other applicants. Also, be sure to tell your story and not somebody else's. The ADEA recommends asking a friend, relative, or faculty advisor to read your essay and provide constructive criticism. Ask them to think about whether the essay is a good representation of your character and what they know of your ideals and aspirations. Give yourself time to organize your thoughts, write well, and edit as necessary, and don't forget to proofread. Now, on top of all of this advice, the ADEA also gives a few things to avoid when writing your personal statement, such as writing what you think the admissions committee wants you to hear. Now, the reality of it is that you don't really know what they want to hear, so don't try to cater to that. I mean, come on guys, you're smart, right? Also, avoid using a gimmicky style or format. Don't be throwing down fo-shizzles or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? Other things to avoid would be things like summarizing your resume or just repeating information directly from your transcripts or recommendation letters. If you feel like you're repeating anything from your application, chances are you're doing your personal statement wrong. So start over and allow the statement to be a place for the admissions committee to get to know more than what they have already seen. Also, don't emphasize the negative. Don't talk about how your life sucks. They've heard that 1,000 times. Just kidding, but seriously, don't talk about the negative. And my biggest pet peeve is this. Do not wait until the last minute to get started on your statement. The more time you have to perfect your statement, the better. So that's it. I hope that information helps, and best of luck to all of you who are working towards applying to dental school. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. We'll see you in the next video. Keep living the dream.